my car is down, so I can't really take her anywhere. I used to be able to do it, but I can't. But you know, it's a long story about how I met Miss D, but it's been almost 2 years since I've been taking care of her. But it's crazy. I was just walking. I just had to walk somewhere, you know, and if she got to do something, she walk. She take the bus, and she pushed her cart. She pushed everything that she got, she pushes it with her. But I have to run to this courthouse really quick, so, you know, I'll see you, Miss D. I love you, okay? I gotta go to court, so usually if I see her like that, like walking or anything, I stop. And I walk her to the bus stop, wait for her to get on the bus and stuff, but today I gotta go because I got court. But my father transitioned 2023, September, and I met Miss D, I think it was November of 2023. 73 at the time, just out here, walking around, sleeping outside. You know, I used to always see her. I used to always try to give her money because one thing about it is I used to see her in my neighborhood, but I used to also see her like far places. Like she used to be over in Philly sometimes, over in Cherry Hill, just all over because she take the bus to travel, right? So I used to stop and give her money. Sometimes she never really accepted money or anything. So I was like, all right, cool. I used to tell her like, have a good day. So then one day, right, I remember I went to a Wawa. She was sleeping outside of a Wawa. And this one day, it was so cold outside and she didn't have a big coat. She had like that little jacket she had just right there. She had like little tennis shoes that had like rips on them at the bottom and stuff. So I said, hey, how you doing? I talked to her. I asked her for her size. She gave me her size. I went to the Burlington. I got her some boots, some warm boots, like 2 coats and like some bags and stuff. And then I came, but that was the night. I'm talking too much. So that was the one night I asked her for her size. So the next day I went and got it or whatever. And then I went back to go look for her. I couldn't find her. So the stuff sat in my car for like almost a week. And I finally called her again at the same Wawa, but this time she was sleeping. I walked up to her. I'm like, hey, Miss D, I got the stuff, remember? I said, you remember me? She said, yeah, I remember you. I got her the stuff. And she was real excited. She was very thankful for it. And we were sitting there chopping it up. So she opened up to me and she started talking to me. I'm asking her, like, what are you doing outside? Like, are you homeless and stuff like that? Like, what's going on? Like, she like, yeah, we having a conversation. So I'm not gonna put her business out there and say what happened in her life, but she's been through a lot. I didn't really want to get too deep into it and ask her too much stuff, but she said a lot of things like made her emotional and stuff. So we was just chopping it up, just asking her how her day was and stuff. And then the cops came. Now this is the crazy part, because the cops came, and this was a sign from God. This was a sign from God, because as we were sitting there talking, the cops came and they told her that she had to leave the Wawa right while we were sitting there talking. So I'm like, okay, I'm telling the cops, like, we just communicating. She's not asking me for money or anything like that. We just talking. They like, yeah, but she still got to leave the premises. They calling about her and all this. So I said, all right, cool. So then I helped her bring her bags outside, and I was about to leave, but I just asked her, like, so where? I said, so, because she said she had a house. So I was like, so where are you going? She said, I don't know. I'm just be out here. So I said, all right, just get in my car because it's warm. I think I'm getting too deep into the situation. So I'm gonna just hit it like this, right? So basically, that day, we left I took her in my car. I took her to my house. I moved her into my garage. I bought a kerosene heater. I heated it up, cleaned it up real nice for her. She was staying in my garage for a little bit. And then she needed to go in the bathroom and stuff like that. A month later, I moved her into my pantry. I cleared my pantry out, and I moved her into my pantry. So for almost 2 years now, she's been living with me, and I've been taking care of her. But the thing about her is she take care of herself. I don't charge her no money to stay with me or anything like that. I take care of her, and she take care of herself. Like, if she need anything, you know, if I can't get it, you see her, she gonna walk. She gonna go to the bus and stuff like that. So, but, you know, it's just sad to see her walking like that, because I'm at the point where right now, I'm struggling right now. I don't have my car. I'm going through a lot right now, you know, so I can't really take care of everything. But she understands that, and, you know, I just love her so much. But, y'all, I made it to the courthouse. But I'm not asking y'all to do anything like that. I just wanted to share that story because it was like, I have a platform, and this is my journey, and I'm just recording every part of my journey. you know? So I know that's a part of my journey, and this is God's work. But I love y'all, and I'll see y'all next time.